If you want to pursue a career in software development and you are one of those many people who think that you can become rich overnight becoming a software developer, I think you need to sit down and watch this video. There is this misrepresentation about software development that has created sort of a mindset in some individuals, making them think that you can make money overnight becoming a software developer. I am here to tell you that that is false. This misrepresentation has led people to pursue careers in software development because of the money they can make and not because of passion. And this makes them lack consistency in their work, and in the long run they become bored and tired, and when they get to face the rough side of software development they just quit. This misrepresentation comes from movies, especially scenes that show developers trying to, like, hack a software or create something, and you're seeing them doing this in minutes or seconds, which is this is not it's not realistic. It's something that is not true. The truth is that this is all they're all false, and I am actually here to show you some of the rough sides of software development, some of the things that you're going to experience becoming a software developer. One thing you need to know before becoming a software developer is that the market is usually tight and it's very competitive. This means that you're not the only person who has that misrepresentation that you can make money quickly off, software development. There are a lot of other people who have that mentality, that mindset, and they are rushing in. Now, in this crowd, there are people with 12 years of experiences, 10 years, 11, 9, 8, 5. And you need to understand that being a junior developer, it's going to be really difficult for you. I mean, trying to land a job, be it a freelance job or whatever. And even before you consider getting a job, there are certain things in software development that you need to know, especially in coding. Coding is more like an aspect in software development. You need to know variables, methods, functions, operators, how to identify bugs, how to create UIs and make them responsive. And then, as a junior developer, when you learn this along the line, as you keep going further in your career in software development, you need to learn multiple programming languages and programming frameworks to be able to stand out from the crowd. Because if you apply for a role in a company and there is someone who knows five programming languages, maybe C Sharp, Python, JavaScript, Java, Swift, and you only know one, what are the chances of you getting hired? And you also need to learn how to read codes, understand them, especially if you're working in a group. Another thing I would like to talk about is frustration. Normally, software developers often go through frustration, especially trying to fix an error. But the case is different when it's you whose sole purpose of becoming a software developer is to make money. I guarantee you there are phases that you have to pass through. The first phase is that you try learning a course. Some learn courses from YouTube or Udemy, etc. And when you're done, you head over to Google, you search for ways to make money with software development. And there are quite a good number of things you can do to make money with software development. The first thing you do is you try to land a job or get a job, and you head over to LinkedIn and submit your resume. Then you would find out that it's not really that easy. You can ask anyone who uses LinkedIn, and they will tell you that it's not really that easy to get a job. Just, that way. You can't just snap your fingers and get a job on LinkedIn. Then you head over to freelancing sites like Upwork, Indeed, Fiverr, etc. You try to get freelancing jobs, and it may not really work in your favor. Then you resort to writing a book and publishing it on, platforms like Amazon, and try to sell it. Let me tell you a little story about myself. I have a book on Amazon. It's titled From Draft to Fab: Mastering Desktop App Aesthetics. And ever since I wrote this book, it hasn't sold. Why am I saying this? That it's not easy as you think, because when you write a book and you publish it, you also need to market your book. And to market your book, you need money to market it. And it's not a little money, you need a lot to market a book. And if you think that going into software development that you can just create anything and put it out and people would rush it, that's a lie. I'm here to tell you that that's a lie. Then when you write your book and you find it out, it's not working, it's not selling, you then resort to make it a course. And platforms like Udemy are actually quite strict. When you make when you make your course, it needs to be in HD. It needs to be really clear, and the audio needs to be really good. If not, it wouldn't be accepted, and it will have to be reviewed to make sure that it's actually suitable for people to buy and watch. At this point, you then realize that to get money from software development, you need to be established already in this field. Most people would say you need money to make money. That's what people would say. So that's just it. It's not really that easy to just snap your fingers and then money starts coming in from your laptop. It doesn't. The third thing I want to say is consistency. A passionate developer keeps on going even though there are trials and tribulations throughout the journey. And I guarantee you that coding is not easy. If you have no passion for coding, you find yourself trying to make money rather than learning. And trust me, if you don't know software development well, you can't create anything spontaneous, because there are a whole lot of terms that would get you. You need to bear in mind that when we say software development, we're not just talking about coding. Coding is the process of writing computer software codes. Let me break it down. It's the process of writing a language that a computer understands, which its output it brings out or creates a software which you can use. And well, that's coding. That's actually an aspect in software development. You also have testing, you have maintenance, and there are a lot of other things in software development. So when we say software development, we're not just talking about coding. There are a lot of other things that people do in software development. I would love to give out some solutions. And these are things that I personally feel might be of good use to someone. I believe personally, I use the word personally, that there are stages where people can comfortably learn how to be a software developer or learn software development. And the first stage I would say is learning it as a teenager. The reason why people rush into software development is because of money. They want to make money quickly, probably because they are in financial crisis. So I believe that learning software development as a teenager would be really good, because you have people who bear your financial burdens. You have food on your table, you have water, you have clothing, you have shelter. There are people who provide this for you. And it's really crazy seeing a teenager worrying about money. So you don't have to worry about anything, since all your needs and wants are being taken care of. So I think that it puts you in a very good state mentally and physically, emotionally, to actually learn software development. And you actually have a long way to go, because you are still young, and in no time you would like it's you still have a long way to go before you start providing for yourself. So I believe that within those years you can comfortably learn it without having to think about how to make money. Another way of learning software development is by getting a degree in it. And I think this should be the best. Going to school for 5 years and learning it it's a thumbs up. It's actually really good, because you would be surrounded by, people. You're going to make friends with them. They're going to be your classmates for like 5 years. And you guys can go through this journey together, and you would learn it. There will be materials and books that would be given to you. You have your lecturers to guide you. You also have your friends who are exposed to other areas in software development that can help you. You can actually go for apply for internships during your holidays. This would actually boost your knowledge. I have talked about learning software development as a teenager, and getting a degree in it. And if you don't fit into any of these categories, fear not, I have a solution for you. I would say trying to get a job. And you can get a job with the degree you already acquired, or starting up a business. And if you already have a job and a good business, I would say that you should keep it up. And in your free time, you can learn any programming language. I feel like you should take your time and focus on your business and try to focus on, the programming language, learn it in your free time. Make sure you understand it. Don't be in a haste. Don't rush the process. Just now, here is a bonus. If you're actually new to software development, I believe that you should listen to this particular section. At least you need someone to guide you. There are programming languages and programming frameworks that are in high demand. You shouldn't just learn any programming language or framework. You should learn programming languages that are in need, that are in high demand. And some of these languages and frameworks are JavaScript, Python, Java, Flutter framework, React, React Native, C Sharp. These are programming languages that are and frameworks that are in high demand, which would be really good to learn. When you go into software development, you need to choose what you want to become, either a web developer, mobile app developer, desktop app developer, or you just want to create APIs or machine learning AIs, whatever you want. But you need to sit down and research the market. Just make sure that what you want to do is actually in demand. But I would actually give you my own personal opinion. I believe that companies run their businesses on websites and mobile apps. So I believe that becoming a web developer and mobile app developer would actually be good. I'm not trying to say that you can land a job easily with web development or mobile app development. I'm trying to say that you have chances of, getting a gig or getting a job as a web developer or mobile app developer. You can actually create APIs or go into machine learning or create AIs. There are a lot of things that you can do with a programming language. And finally, we have come to the end of this video. And I would honestly love to hear what you guys think about it and what you think about what's going on in the world of software development, in the world of tech in general. I honestly hope that I did not discourage anyone. If you are passionate about software development, coding, and a lot of that, you can actually chase your dreams. As long as there's passion there, I believe that you go a long way. But I just want to tell people that software development is not something that will bring you money quickly. It can take up to 5, 6, 7, 8 years before you actually start seeing a lot of money. You're not just going to open your laptop, press a couple of keys, and become Mark Zuckerberg or Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe for more content like this.